Hi, everyone. Thanks for joining in. I am going to start right now to talk about my tours. So my name is Gianni Stanghellini. Uh, I can see from the people who are following this webinar that I think I know somebody that joined in, and some people are instead people that have never met. This is a webinar that we are holding together with the big tourism fair called BIT, and this year it was online for obvious reasons. So thank you again for joining in, and I'm going to start about talking about my trips. Just a very quick check. Let me know if you can see me, you can see the screen, and that would be very helpful. And then we'll start. Okay. If you can just say something on your screen, type something on your screen, just to see if everything works. I hope so. So, okay. 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 So this is, as you can imagine, something that we'll talk about my trips. Walkabout Italy is my business. In the first 2 minutes about myself. I'm a guide, so I mean, I was born as a guide, and now I also own a tour operator, but that is specialized on walking trips. So, you know, guides are a little bit of a big ego, and this is the problem. So I am 51 years old, and I was born in Siena. Siena is this beautiful city here, and I'm still living here. In '98, I got my nature guide license, and in 2002, I earned my doctorate in geology, so I'm a geologist. I've been working for American tour operator, Country Walkers. I've been working for Country Walkers as a very, very good brand, very good people there, and for many years. And then in 2012, I eventually started my own business that is called Walkabout Italy until the 2019, when we had a, you know, like a very, very good year. A lot of people visiting us, and we ran 23 tours. Some were group tours, some were private tours, up to 300 people. Okay, so what I'm going to do in the next 30 minutes or 28 minutes, I will try to be quite sharp, is to try to give you some information about the tours that I do. And of course, you know, the tours that I do are basically Tuscany. I live in Tuscany, and we are going to talk also about the Amalfi Coast and the Sicily tour, and then the newborn tour that is Umbria, Assisi, and Le Marche. Okay, so this is going to be lots of pictures, which I hope that you are going to enjoy. Let's start with the tour that we have called Tuscan Splendors, and you can see from these pictures. By the way, all the pictures that you're going to see today are all taken by myself, my collaborators, some of my guests, so it's everything is all real. Okay, The tour in Tuscany is basically within the province of Siena. Tuscany is central Italy, and we go to one of the most beautiful places in the province of Siena, which is San Gimignano, and the Chianti Hills, and Montalcino, and Pienza. I will show you some of the picture. Let's start from the place where we're based when we start the tour in Siena. As you can see, this is the old town, and the hotel is just outside the old town. It's very, very beautiful, very easy to reach. Well, Siena is wonderful, wonderful place, as you can see from this picture. So on day one, we visit Siena. And one of the, well, in this presentation, I will try to give you some of the highlights of my trips. And certainly one of the highlights of the trip is the visit to this Contrada museum. What is the Contrada? It's the neighborhood that there are 70 neighborhoods, and the race of the PALIO, which is a horse race that takes place twice in July and August, is one of the things that make the Sienese crazy. And we go to one of the museum of one of the districts where they present the banners that they receive when they win the Palio. Well, obviously, I have called this webinar a gourmet tour because certainly food plays an important role in the Walkabout Italy trips. And so let me see. Then, well, I will really fly very quickly on, and I just want to present you as many pictures as I can. So on day 3, for instance, we go to these 2 people farmhouse. They do vegetables, and they host us for lunch. It's phenomenal. This is panzanella, which is presented on a loaf of bread. Unbelievably beautiful and good. On day 6, we go to Bagno Vignoni, which is one of the most beautiful towns in this area. Bagno means bath. In fact, as you can see, this is the main square of Bagno Vignoni, which is basically thermal baths. These thermal baths were well regarded by the Romans and by the Pope Pius II. So it's certainly a beautiful, beautiful place. And we start our hike from day 6 from Bagno Vignoni. And we get to Ilaria olive oil mill. Well, Ilaria, she is a very, very strong lady. She's a small lady, but she has a lot of power, and as you can see, well, she knows everything about the olive oil because she's been producing olive oil for many, many years. Her family owns this place for about, what, 200, 300 years? Enough? Okay. And then the last day, we start our hike from Pienza. This is my beautiful, great colleague, Sara. She's a city guide, and she entertains us with the explanation of this beautiful, beautiful city. We are in front of the cathedral here. Lots of things to say about this beautiful city and the history. And for our let's say, farewell lunch, we stop in a saffron farm. And as you can imagine, it's a feast because the Maura, the owner, offers us dishes that are based on saffron, including the dessert, which is very, very nice. Okay, so let's go to the presentation of this second tour. I'm presenting these tours also in an order which is like historical order. I started setting up the Tuscany tour and guiding the Tuscany tour first, and then the Amalfi Coast came second. We started that about 4-5 years ago, and you can see how beautiful this is. Particularly, this picture was taken in Ravello. This is a small map. The tour starts in Naples. Then we go to visit the Vesuvius and Pompeii, and then we go to the Amalfi Coast. Okay, let me show you some of the pictures. So this is the outside of the hotel where we stay in Naples. It's beautiful, it's very colorful, it's exclusive, and our guests love it. And then the second day we go to the Vesuvius, which is absolutely amazing. We hike on the Vesuvius, on the mouth of the volcano, and believe me, I fear heights, and I could do this very, very easily. This picture just makes it gives you the perspective. It looks quite steep, but actually it's doable. I did it. If I can do it, you can do it. This is one of the highlights of the tour because there are two professional dancers that will give us a lesson about the traditional dance that is called Tamurriata. Tamurriata, okay, again, I am not a dancer, and in about a couple of hours, these dancers stay with us for about 2 hours. They taught us, including myself, how to dance the Tamurriata, which is absolutely incredible and so enjoyable. I could do it, and I enjoy this so much. On day 3, our hike starts from the Abbazia di Cava, which is a beautiful abbey. You can see the inside, amazing, very beautiful, all the frescoes. This is another highlight of our tour. Well, of course, every day we hike. I mean, we do walks, but I didn't show you lots of pictures from the walks. I'm just showing you lots of pictures from the extras, let's say. So on day 3, we are in Vietri, and two artists will give us a lecture and lesson about how we paint the ceramics. The town of Vietri is well known for the ceramics, and they also sell ceramics, vases, cups, everything. It's beautiful. This is our day 4, and as you can see, we are on our way to the Amalfi. Then we, little by little, we get in touch with the Amalfi Coast, because we started in Naples, which is not the Amalfi Coast, but then we go straight to the Amalfi Coast, and as you can see, for the rest of the tour, your panoramas will include most of the days, most of the times, the sea, which is spectacular. On day 5, we offer you the chance to go to Capri, which is a beautiful island, very famous, and you know, you cannot really run a tour of the Amalfi Coast without mentioning Capri, although in case that you will spend some more time in the Amalfi Coast after the tour is finished, we have also other programs for you, because on day 5 we go, instead of going to an island, we go to the inland, and we meet this great lady that will teach us how they make mozzarella. I find it very beautiful and good. So I don't know what you think, but well, most of the times I went to the mozzarella show and not to Capri, because I've been to Capri. And so if you get the chance, take your time to go to Capri. Yeah, well, she will take us to her small grounds, as she also grows grapes, and they make their own wine. We will eat lunch, which is a delicious lunch in the middle of the vineyard. What else? On day 6, we go to the Mills Valley. This is quite unexpected because it's a wonderful place, and you think you're going to the Amalfi Coast to see the sea, and actually you see a lot of water, but actually this is a big stream of water. There is so much water that in that stream that the economy of the region was making a very exclusive, rich, expensive paper made of exhausted fabric that they smash, and they make some kind of you know, watery mix. And as you can see, this is one of our guests that is challenging himself in making a paper sheet. Okay, there you go. We are in the Sicilian tour right now. This is the 3rd tour. Well, let me say something. We ran 4 tours, right? Tuscany, Amalfi Coast, Sicily, and Umbria and Le Marche, which are you know, within the same tour. Tuscany, rolling hills. Amalfi, we go to the sea, and Sicily is also, as you can see, pretty much the tour is on the sea, not only. And then Le Marche and the Umbria, which is the 4th tour, is still back to the rolling hills, although we go to the eastern sea of Italy, which is very interesting, and it's really off the beaten path. Okay, let's go back to Sicily. We have called these Sicilian flavors because Sicily is absolutely the temple of food. I love Sicilian food. I love the Sicilian cannoli and sweets and cakes and the ricotta desserts that they make. Just love it. Okay, so this is the tour that starts in Syracuse. You fly in Catania, then you go to Syracuse. That's where our tour starts, and we'll visit the southeastern part of Sicily for the first 3 days, and then for the last 3 days we go to the Aeolian Islands, Salina, Lipari, Vulcano. Okay. Syracuse is one of the most beautiful cities in Sicily, and is one of the Sicilian most well-known places for Baroque art. Very elaborated, the churches and the palazzi. They were all about the richness of the noble people, of the people who were living in Syracuse. Just to give you an idea, one of the little churches at the side of the Duomo, this is the cathedral, owns a Caravaggio painting, which, you know, it's quite unbelievable. And you think that I said that Sicily, you know, Sicily is mostly the sea, but on day 3, we go to an archaeological excavation where people were living in caves about on the 8th century AD, and until 100 years ago. It's called Pantalica, and this is my colleague Hermes. He's a really fun guy, and he knows a lot of things, and he's Sicilian, because Walk About Italy, we love to just let the local speak. This is a picture of the hotel, and the hotel is also very, very beautiful. And then eventually we go to the small islands. Remember the northern islands, the northern small islands just north of the main island of Sicily. The Lipari is beautiful. The views are spectacular. The second day we go to another island, and so this is Lipari from the island of Vulcano. So this is my sister. Ciao, Sandra. And we hike on the island. The hike is easy. We go up to the mouth of the volcano, even in this tour. Very doable, very easy, just you know, an interesting uphill, and the view is spectacular. And then on day 6, this is what we do. We go to the island of Salina, which is the 3rd island. There are 7 islands, which unfortunately we cannot go to visit all of them, but we visit the 3 most beautiful, according to me. I'm the owner, so I decide. And we go to the island of Salina on a private boat, which is really, really nice. And the hikes the panorama is amazing. This is the last tour. I haven't really put many pictures of this tour because I think that this picture just tells you about the whole thing. Umbria, Assisi, and Le Marche. We call it marvels because it's really marvelous, and it's so off the beaten path. I love it. We unfortunately we couldn't run it when it was planned for the first tour in 2020. So we hope to run it in 2021 and, in September and October. We have a couple of tours scheduled. We don't know. We really, really hope that we will be able to do it. And as you can see, this is very beautiful. We start in Orvieto, which is a beautiful sea, very easy to reach from the airport of Rome, which is a little bit south of here. And we stay in Trevi. That was the town that I showed you in this, the last picture. And then eventually we go to Le Marche region, which is on the eastern coast of Italy. Okay. I just want to stop showing you pictures about places because I want to speak about what is the best resource of my business. All these people that you see here in this picture, in this collage of picture, are friends. and they work with me, and I don't think I could do what I do without them. They live in different regions. They all guide in their own region. Some of us will travel to other regions, and some of them instead they just guide their own region, and they will be the plus to your visit. You will be struck by the personality that all these people have. I'm just naming just with no special order, but I can see that there is a biologist, there is an anthropologist, there is a geologist, myself, okay? You know, big ego coming. And there is also someone who writes books and novels. How about that? Anyway, they're all, they will all give you a lot of information, and not only information, but they will be with you for a week, and they will become your best friends. Okay, I think we got to the almost to the end, and these are my contacts. This is the time that I want to show you the person who is really helping me through these rough waters. She joined Walkabout Italy, Irene. She joined the Walkabout Italy just a bit before that all the pandemic started, and she has been so helpful. She is great. She has a lot of enthusiasm. I am probably, you know, a person who thinks, oh, we can go do this, we can go there, but she is on the spot. She will make all the booking works and everything. She is great. She works in the office, and I really looking forward to let you meet her, because she might join some of the trips. I think I have one little surprise. Things. This is myself. Oops. Sorry, I didn't mean it. Okay, that was something that I do sometimes during my trips. Certainly, this is an example of the little extras that we do along our trips. So I am. This is it. Oops. I was very happy to meeting you on this webinar. If you have any questions, you can write on the chat on the screen. You have my email is info@walkaboutitaly.com. I want to thank all my colleagues that were so kind to meeting us, and I don't know. I am I really look forward to meet you all along our next trip that hopefully is going to be in September 2021. We still have scheduled trips, and we also have 2022 dates available. If you just go to my website, walkaboutitaly.com, we're ready. We are very, very ready. Okay, thank you so much. Thank you so much for watching, and I really hope to meeting you very, very soon. Ciao, ciao from Walkabout Italy, Gianni. Hugs.